Hey guys, DibtheAwesome here to give you yet another Monster Legends live stream where we do the stream of ML and all that jazz. I have been having the most fun with this game in a long time. I've played this game a lot, like as of late, more than I used to. Every so often I would just, I'd say out of like this entire several months I've been playing this game a lot. I've just been having so much fun with the current state of the game. At the time of recording this, not recording the video, just playing the game. Got a little too formal with it. But no, I've just been having fun with it. That's just how we start the stream off, is like me just saying I'm having a lot of fun. Oh, okay, good. I almost picked that last room, but all right, that's good. I'm keeping that. That's a good enough stuff for me. Yes, that's good free stuff. I'll take that. But no, I've been enjoying this game lately a lot. Because it's not like a double damage meta anymore. It requires you to think, and I like that. You can't, for a lot of defenses, you can't just double damage win. You have to think like the long con. You gotta think about disabling traits. You gotta think of plays, and I like that. And a lot of people are being driven nuts about like Core Brutalis, but beyond that, yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's nice that you're gonna have to change up your strategy a bit, because there's no double damaging Core Brutalis. Everyone runs life on it. It's rank 4. It's tanky. You gotta kind of DOT it. Use AoEs to kind of win the fight, not rely on single target skills. In fact, single target skills are just they're just not an option when fighting Coral. Unless they're effective hits or they stack DOTs. But for the most part, yeah, pretty good. It's also done now, but Core Brutalis is popping up way. Can I donate to anybody? Yeah, I'll give you 5, my boy. But yeah, as per usual, we usually wait like 10 minutes before war. So we'll do that. We'll do like a dungeon. We're doing this dungeon here. Get that Elementium. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I think the reason why I'm having so much fun with this game, it's probably because of the recent, yeah, totally ones the recent monsters to make the game much more enjoyable. I'm not talking I'm not talking about War Masters easy. I'm talking about like the most recent stuff, like Core Brutalis, O'Reilly is so much fun, and I've been messing around with Talos, which is just fun. It's just fun. It's a new breath of life into the game, and I've been enjoying it. It's been good. AoE, DOT, my boys. I think if people want to get back into big bursty damage comps, I think book haters are the best way to go, or the status haters if they want to get back to bursting things down right away. I think burst comp hater comps are the way to go, simply due to the fact everything's tanky, or at least that one specific monster on the team is tanky, and book hater damage just seems to be the best way to get rid of them. I think the biggest problem though is right now is Coral Brutalis doesn't have a hater monster per se, so that's huge. There's no hater monster to deal with Coral, except Kane. In terms, and Igneous, I would say. Kane and Igneous are pretty big bursters. Sorry, the stream's also. I also have to apologize for the stream starting late. I just been working on stuff, and I had to wait for my phone to charge. What's new in ML, my boys? We've gotten new. We got two new monsters with really awesome new traits. One of them was a starting buff that is called Mega Taunt. It is the advanced version of regular taunt. The advanced form of this is it draws everything. It literally draws everything. You become a magnet, and you just kind of draw everything. Like you draw in all the good stuff, all the bad stuff. Well, I don't know about AoE buffs. I don't think it draws an AoE buff, but it will draw, like if you focus buff something, it'll draw towards Dunra. I hope they change that. It's like that's bothersome to me, but yeah. It absorbs everything. So it's good on slow teams or like teams that like like you don't pretty much have to go first in the turn order. That's essentially what that means. Like regardless of what the enemy does. Especially if you build anticipation too. Well, that's one of the best way to deal with Thunder, in fact, is run like a Bell Breath. Extra turn, remove positive effects, bada bing, bada boom. And then you can act from there. All you have to do is run like a Fire Day or something, and that just could wind up killing something, or like stacking a DOT. Like essentially a consequence for even trying. And the other monster we got is a monster called Cora Brutalis, who has Taunt as a trait. Not like Mega Taunt as a trait, but regular Taunt as a trait. And it's actually been causing a lot of problems for people. Because not only is this monster tanky, but since it's like a trait and not a buff, like Taunt's it's passive. It's not like a buff, like a starting buff. No, it's his trait. It's there until you disable it. It's been causing people a lot of problems because they can't focus down the big things. Like you can obviously stun, deny the Core Brutalis and control that, but you can't get rid of the bursters. You can't get rid of the deniers or the supports, whatever have you. Healers are also really strong now with these specific monsters because the game is get rid of the tanks. You got to get rid of these tanks first before you can get to the the other monsters. But if the other monsters keep the other the tanks alive, yeah, you have to kill them first. Yeah, essentially. And if they're running like a healer, that's kind of hard to do. Given the nature of healers, like a lot of healers in the game remove negative effects and heal. Or like they pretty much prevent DOTs now. We've gotten like several monsters that have torture immunity support. We got 2 Ore Masters, Zara and Babari. They prevent DOTs. That's really good. They also remove any negative effects they may happen upon them. We've had old like not like dirt old, but we've had supports with healing plus remove positive effects like Living Forest that are really, really good now. For those specific comps. We actually showcased that one time on a stream, and it was actually really strong, even though my Living Forest was only like 100, like rank 1. Even when it was rank 1, I was doing really good. And if it was ranked higher, it would be obviously better. But like just no damage. I wasn't running any damage, and I was living through everything. It was insane. It's insane how strong that is. Crazy. Yeah, a lot has changed, yeah. And there's more to come. We're not even halfway through the year yet. This is like the 3rd month, if I'm not mistaken. We still have another three months. It's really, really crazy. We're getting a lot of good things. A lot of things are changing. A lot of people have to think now, and I like that. I like the fact people have to think of different things and not just like the usual stuff. They have to use remove positive effect skills now. They gotta use I at least take more time. Like they gotta consider tanking as a thing. They have to they can't just double damage win anymore. They have to like really, really think, unless the enemy obviously builds nothing to really counter that, which is hard to nowadays because everyone does. It's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. It's pretty huge. Yeah, a lot of fun stuff going on. I like it. This man is getting destroyed by every single thing in existence right now. This isn't an actual player base, but it's the dungeon. But still, that dungeon got destroyed, boy. I also like the fact that the dungeons have cells now. Like you can get like cells. Like specifically, there are they any of the meta monsters? I don't think so. But they're monsters that are fun. Like noticeable monsters are Goron. Goron's fun to use always. I like using Goron. I like using Aran. And there's also Stinger S1 cells. I also enjoy that. Oh yeah, I also made a Holter's bodyguard. What I've been really doing lately is I got my Nishant's bodyguard to 3. I want to get a Holter's bodyguard to 3 to show off kind of how busted it is. The like dual core brutalis, Dunra, and like a healer. I think this is a really strong healer, so to get this to rank 3 and kind of just showcase them in PvP would be a cool thing to do. I think dude, I think Holter's bodyguard is strong with these tanks. Like, no question. Like, like if Living Forest was doing really good, I have no doubt that Nishant's bodyguard would do just about the same performance. It's a really good burst healer. He does like 60% of your base life. It's insane how much life he heals. It's crazy. Just life heal and life heal. And the interesting thing with these tanks is you don't actually need damage to win. You just need to keep them from recovering their debuffs, which is actually pretty easy to do. Early stack the debuffs. The game is just keep stacking debuffs. Like keep stacking DOTs. And at some point you just win. That's kind of where the meta in right now. It's really just building around whatever the situation is, which is awesome. It's just not double damage. It's not too simple anymore. I think that turns a lot of people off too at the same time. I think a lot of people really liked just fast-paced games. They still exist, but for the most part, we've had longer battles, so it just hasn't been a thing as of late. I think the War Master stopped that to begin with, to be honest, but we're having like non-War Master things now. God, look at the life stuff on this, man. I think it's been 10 minutes, right? Yeah, it's 12 minutes right now. So we can actually start war. Okay, so it's a female Earth and Thunder War. Let's do... Oh, this is actually... Oh yeah, we're actually fighting... I actually keep forgetting this. We're actually fighting our team here. I keep forgetting that. We're fighting Armor Gaming Alliance, my boys. We're fighting our fellow homeboys. Shout out to Armor's team, my boys. Our fellow brothers. We must fight our fellow brothers. Cue anime moment. We must fight our brothers to the death. To the death. Oh, dude, let's start with the... I kind of want to save Dunra for later. Let's do... Dude, I kind of want to... I don't want to use all my good stuff right away. I don't think I have to use that either. So... I'd get Elvira first. I better pull out my computer. But nah, I'd get Elvira first, and then whatever I need whatever I would say based on what your war needs are second. Thalassius or Remtar? Pick up Remtar, my boy. And then from there I'd pick up Necromancer, because the combo works a lot better. Yeah, a second. Just had to start up my computer. But no, I'd pick up the Remtar, my boy. Remtar and then Necra. For that good synergy. I need a damage dealer. I think this female requirement might bother me just a tad bit. Just a wee bit, my boys. I might run Coral here. I think I'll run Coral and I would do Elvira, Zhao, and Dunra. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Ilgard, Wabzal, and Elvira. I'd go for the first team. Because with that second team, you're weak to anticipation. Or maybe not. Because then again, they'd have to use single target stuff. I'd say... Because I think it depends on what they do first. Because yeah, you're still weak to anticipation. There's no doubt about that. It's kind of hard to say. What was the first team again? Yeah, look it up. I'm trying to get my stream on my computer now, as I'm still trying to figure out what to do with this first fight. Yeah, I think we'll just run that. Let's run the healing and draining mask on Thyra. Or not Thyra, Discordia. I think Thyra's her base name. So we need the healing mask, and then we need the stamina drain. For sure. Perfect. I want to say this is a good idea. Because I think I have a good base damage set. Yeah, because I'll go before that. Because yeah, I'm totally going before anyone on their team. That team's a little bit too slow. So I'll get the first punch. I'll do like AoE stun. I'll do a mud whip. And I forgot I can't do single target skills. Completely forgot about that. Completely forgot I can't do single target skills. That was something I completely like passed the note on. Did I miss the I seem to have missed. It seems to be a thing that I did. That's dead. Oh, hey, like if you guys want a little bit of a tip, in like wars with like Coral and Faradays, like Coral's a really strong counter to Faraday right now. I highly recommend in these specific wars to run Shining Fever, Gravel Strap, and Discomforting Bask, and then just like Mud Whip, obviously for. The specific things. You want to run 2 AoEs to counter the trait, because the trait is what bothers you not only bothers you for the most part, but it's just another additional attack that stacks damage on Coral. Because when he Megas taunts, he attracts everything. So you're not doing as much damage as you would without the DOTs, if that makes any sense. Or like he takes more damage. He has to sponge more damage if you run both AoEs. Plus, he takes another DOT. He gets quicksand too. It's more so the fact you don't have to extinguish your You don't have to extinguish Mud Whip for it. You want to save Mud Whip for the squishies. So you just use your AoE skills, and then you're solid. That was a good first victory. I liked that first one. It was really spicy, really good. Really stellar. We could go for Dunra, done right, Neobuki, and let's go for Burrat, my boys. Burrat for Prez. I was gonna say this was a good idea, but again, the Coro Brutalis is in the equation, so that's not the best in the world. Let me think here. We need AoE damage. With Coral fights, you gotta run AoE damage. This is something you have to do. Burrat doesn't do any good here. Let's do AoE damage. Cause we don't have trait disabled, which is huge. let's do Balor, I guess. Balor, Dunya. Gonna run Healing Mask. Hailgrid has AoE, evade all AoEs. So I'd probably say Dunra. Pair her up with Dunra then. You don't need I don't think you need the Elvira. Because what will happen is if you run both Elvira and Dunra, all the player has to do is honestly just remove positive effects. And they just kind of win. I guess it depends on what rank your Hillgrand is, or your whatever that the AoE dodge monster's rank is, but for the most part, they can just remove the buffs. I'm noticing like a lot of people will run Dunra. So Hillgrand is rank 4. Oh god. Yeah. That'll work. That will indefinitely work. I'll speed on Wangzhou. Yeah, okay, so you gotta run that damage dealer, yeah. Run the damage dealer, run I'd say the denier, yeah, the denier, and do you have Coral Brutalis? Do you have Coral Brutalis ranked up? You know, ranked for Coral? Coral would work better than Dunra. It's guaranteed, like, the thing I've noticed when I run Coral with O'Reilly, I always have a piece on the board, like always, that doesn't take any damage until Coral actually leaves. Or it gets trait disabled. That's the only time, like if you run Coral with any of the AoE dodge monsters, that's the only time they will ever take damage is when Coral leaves. Or his trait is disabled. That's just how powerful the combo is. Coral is rank 1. Shove like full life runes on Coral, and I think you're pretty much solid on any defense. For sure. Like, you will for sure get, like, quite a few mileage. Because they have to focus everything on that Coral. When you run AoE dodge monsters. I'll showcase that today. I'll show you how strong it is. It's pretty good. It's nothing that can really say no to it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think what's this guy's speed? Okay, so I know this monster doesn't remove any positive effects. And the only real problem is maybe I should run like a stunner. Here's my idea, right? So if I run like a stunner and is Stunner the right choice here? Coral, Wazong, and Hillgrid. So which War Master would help me for future preference? She's well for maxing out purposes, Shizar is really good. Shizar and Thalassa are really good for rank up purposes. Based on what based on the monsters that you're telling me you have right now, some of those monsters are actually better than War Masters. But Shizar, yeah, I'd say it's Shizar. Like if we're talking like ranking up purposes, go for like Shizar and Thalassa, and like Necromancer. I think those are the big boys. I think the easy one though, in all honesty, like if we're talking like what I've noticed with like in terms of ranking up War Masters, it also requires you to have ranked up of that specific type. So if you don't have the monsters to really do that dungeon, you can't really rank them up. Like I've noticed with the Necromancer dungeon, for example, I was actually struggling on the rank 1 dungeon, like. And I don't like for rank. I gotta figure out something for that rank 3 dungeon. I got the. Right now I only have the Nishant's Bodyguard and Xiofex and Heyman. It'll be really hard for me to actually get that node done if I don't have anything to cover for artifact. The artifact nodes. Waozong has Stamina Drain and Curse. That's really good, yeah. Sorry if it's taking me a long time to figure this shit out. Because if I click on if I do this wrong here, I obviously die. And that doesn't sound very nice to do, to die. Can we just run tank? Just breed some Dark School. Yeah. Let's do... My voice was like all over the place there, I'm sorry. Should I just run damage? Dude, should we bring our guy? Can our guy get us victory, my boys? Because if I bring Burrat, is this gonna focus down that Coral? And that's garbage. Why don't we bring... dude, why don't we bring our boy Osteoclast? Let's do that. Because I can for sure clean... Because I don't think she can remove positive effects. I don't think that was a thing. And I have like a spammable AoE. I think this actually works. As crazy as this looks, I think this actually works. Yeah, this totally works. So we're gonna hook up our boys here. We're running Dunra, so we need the healing mask. We need healing. Cue the medic. We need healing. So we'll do healing. And the stamina draining relic. We need that. There's something we need. Oh, we already have it on her. Perfect. And then we'll run stamina drain. The Voltic is the first thing that's gonna go. So it's not gonna be that huge of a deal to deal with. Because it's going to be the first thing that dies anyway. Due to the fact it's not running any hybrid life rune sustaining cat. Yeah, there's quite a few monsters in this game that really use the mutant runes. I think Osteoclast is one of them, because then you can run like your normal build without having to build that, life rune. Even though you do get more life on a regular rune, it's still nice not to have to build a... whatchamacallit? Where's that fight I was going to do? Is it this one? It was not this one. No way. Yeah, it was this one. This one's very winnable, I think. I should get the double tenacity shields on my Neo. I almost forgot about that. That's something I need to do. I realize it's been like probably over 10 minutes and we still haven't done another fight yet. We still haven't fought yet. We spent the last several minutes just deciding on what to put on. Or what monsters to run. That's hilarious. So I think this works out fairly well because I have the expert turn skills and yeah, this should work. I believe it could work. Yeah, it should work. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. He actually went for the, whatchamacallit first. I think the main idea was to go for... I was supposed to kill that right away. It's not good in the slightest. Oh, did he actually do the evasion? He did not yet. Alright. Buy one team war chest. I don't have any coins on me. I'm not interested in the chest. Dude, I think the chests are garbage. I don't invest in the chests. Okay, I don't think they're any good. Because I'd rather spend the coins on guaranteed stuff than some random thing I just don't need. Because I'm not guaranteed a monster or anything like that. And even when I'm guaranteed, like if I do get it, it's not. I don't think it's that worth it. Because again, you could get random crap. I might as well just guarantee get it. Oh, that was perfect time and impeccable timing on my part. Am I getting my alt more again? Did they change that? Is that now a possibility to get what you call it again? The alt more than once? Did they change that? Is that a bug? There we go. Perfect. That went splendid. Perfect victory. Flawless victory. Let's do. Is this another choral brutality? It is. Oh god, shit. When you're not, when you know fucking flaws. God damn it, dude. It's another choral bass. That's another one. And another one. It's another choral bass. Let's do. I kind of want to run. This team is slow, right? Oh, this guy's also running Baba. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's actually really bad. I don't want to deal with that shit. I don't want to deal with that shit. Or maybe I do. What if I do want to deal with that? I'd run. At that point, I would run. Brynhilde. But even if I got first. Do you think an X rune for heroic orbs is worth it? I think it's only necessary when you have everything, and realistically speaking, not everyone will have everything done. I think it's okay once you have all the War Masters you want done. But when I say done, I mean like ranked up to the heart's pleasure. But until then, no, I don't think it's a good idea either. I think they pretty much put it there. You know what they did? They put that there for people that have everything done already. Because there's no point to have orbs if you have the things ranked up, right? I think it's only really for them. That, like, people can do it whatever level, you know what I mean. But I think it's just for them. Like, it was made for the idea in mind for people that, the guy to me is like, if people already have all these War Masters ranked up, or at least the ones they want done, what are they going to do with the orbs at that point? And someone's like, hey, why don't we just make a rune dungeon that can cost orbs so people can get X runes? And then someone's like, promote that man. Give that man a sponsorship. That was exactly how it went down, word for word, true experience story. That's how it went down. That's 100%. Nah, there's really no point to possess them. I don't even know why I'm debating this. No, there's no point to run a possessor. All I'm gonna do is get punished for it. I wish I had like a team speeder for. Oh, this one's a good one. I think this one's a good one to do. Even with the because all I have to do is remove the positive effects. Well, I'm still waiting for Nemesis cells for heroic dungeon. Dude, I do that too. Low key, I do that too. Like, I would actually, yeah, I would do that too. I think that's better. Yeah. I think that would be, dude, I'd do that. I mean, if I had to choose between cells for Nemesis monsters and heroic dungeons, or runes, I'd pick the Nemesis monsters, my boy. I'd pick the Nemesis dungeon, my boy. That's really good. Let's do. Do I really need to go first? Well, I'd go first regardless, so I don't even need to run Brunhilde for this fight. It's not something I have to do. I think it's better if I don't do that too. Like if I run literally any other option. I think that's fine at that point. Because all I have to worry about is the Neobuki, right? Because these two don't do, in all honesty, these two do no damage. Like in terms of a scale of 1 to 10, I don't need to worry about these two. Do I still need the Baba? Well, I need the Baba to remove the positive effects. That's something I need to do. Who would go? Would she go first? No, she doesn't actually go first. Should I just do shields then? I think I should do that, yeah. So I think this comp works. Well, let's get some relics on them, and we'll go from there. But I think this comp works. I don't think it could go wrong. Or at least it shouldn't go wrong. It shouldn't go wrong. But I've said that in the past. We've had quite a few moments where I said, this will go 100% okay. I'm overthinking this. No, I can't. Oh, you're right, though. Oh, you're right. Tits. I forgot about that, yeah. And, oh, how about this then? Okay, so how about this? How about this? Instead of that then, what if I go... Because you're right, because then it gets a free turn. It does get a free turn to do whatever to me. But would it be enough to kill me? What if I killed... Because what if... Okay, so what if I do this, right? What if I kill the Elvira first, because then she loses the team strength? I think I'd still be fine at that point. Yeah. I don't think she can one-shot any of my monsters. She'd need another turn to do that. I think I can live a turn. If I do this right, I can actually not be bothered by this. I think that's fine. Because if I get rid of the other two monsters, that's fine. I think it's gonna, what it's gonna boil down to is, it's gonna boil down if my Hazuki actually kills me. If Hazuki actually does a damaging skill on my team. Like if it does like an extra turn, or the thunder weakness, if it actually goes for like thunder damage, she can get 2 damage with an extra turn buff. Oh, I forgot about that. Do you think they're running that? Oh, I forgot about that. Tits. Oh, you're right. She could do that. She could do that. That's. Do you think she will though? Do you think I should run like? Let's have. I guess let's have a game of chance here. Okay, so here's what we could do here. That Neobuki's probably not running the AoE, right? What if I ran my Balor, right? Here's what I'm thinking. I run the Balor. It does the self skill. At least I'm hoping it does the self skill. It's not entitled to, but I'm hoping it does, because it'd be bad otherwise. Or I could gem for Coral. Hashtag gem for Coral. Let's do that. Actually, let's do that. That sounds better. Because even if they get a turn, I'd still be fine. I think I should... Yeah, let's do that. I think that's how I do it. I think that's the best way to do it. Because watch, there's no way they're running that AoE skill. No way. I think that's the best... Okay, so that's totally the best option. Yeah. Because that would work. Yeah. That works. Okay, so this works. Here's the new game plan, right? I gem for Coral. And we just run Coral, because that would get rid of any concern. Would I be bothered by possession? Yes. But if I do get possessed, I can remove it. / I hope that it doesn't go for a damaging skill. I think I can still win this fight. I just can't remove positive effects turn 1. I think that's fine. Did I buy gems recently? Yes. For fraternity event. Let's do it for fraternity event right now. So I got gems for coins for everyone. So we got the We could run the shield. We could start the. We could put up the shields now. Let's do that. Let's put up our shields. So everyone's possessed. That's fine. I just hope it does Samurai's Pledge. Do something that doesn't kill everyone, please. Oh, shit. It does, like, dude, it does, like, the worst thing possible. Yeah, we can kill that. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're still fine. We're still fine. Mickey, you're so fine. We're so fine. It's all negative stats. Oh, dude, perfect. Dude, that's perfect. We could do our AoE stun. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Dude, we're fine. Dude, we're 100% fine right now. Perfect. Yeah, bam. Bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. Yeah, we're fine. Dude, we're totally fine right now. We are as fine as wine. I gotta emphasize the fine more because we're not dead. Hey, hey, when a plan goes right. Am I right? When a plan... Dude, I'm not even gonna ult this game. With those ults. I'm not even... Dude, I'm not even gonna get... dude, I'm not even using my ult right now. I'm gonna prove to myself I don't need it to win this fight. I don't need it. I have the option to. I don't need it. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't even matter. It didn't even matter. It didn't even matter that they could possess me turn one. They couldn't kill me anyway. They could kill me anyway. That was awesome. I like it when plans go right. Get Babari, my boy. Pick up a Babari. Bababooey. Bababori. I don't know. Again, do it based on what you need done. What do you hate? Okay, so how I always do it, I always pick by what I'm hating. Like, so when I like for example, I ranked up my Talos recently. I hated the fact I kept losing to traits because that's for the most part how I always lost battles recently. It was just traits. It's dumb, but it's a recurring thing. So when I ranked up my Talos, and I ranked up the thing that was bothering, like the anti-counter, the thing that was bothering me, I've had nothing but fun, or like I've dealt with the things I've not liked to deal with. So that's kind of my advice to you. Just get the thing that helps you not deal with the stupid shit you don't like doing. There's like a monster for everything nowadays. Don't like, cooldown battles, run like Bowtie. Yeah, I got him a problem solved. Yeah, exactly. Do it based on what you hate. If you want like the ultimate, yeah, we're gonna actually showcase that right now. I remember you talking about your area dodge monster, the recent dark monster that just got added to the game. Run a Coral Brutalis. Okay, we're gonna showcase that right now. So this is the PvP team I've been using a lot besides the other one we showcased live, or like the Hydrotilla team. Yeah. I'd pick up Angelica, yeah, Angelica, Talos, just really anything with trait disable. Like, those are really good. Even the Earth monster, we got an Earth monster with trait disable, AoE trait disable. She's looking pretty good just for coral fights, like solely coral fights. Like she's not looking bad at the moment. Is she not the best one? Yes, but she gets rid of the trait. The trait's just bothersome. To be able to do focus damage on the squishies is nice. Jenica is cooking up right now. Cool. I should probably start working on my daily goals too. I probably want to get her done. So this is the team I'm going to show. So basically, this thing... yeah, right, let's get some relics on him first. Let's get some relics on that so we can counter like anti-sponge. But the main idea is that O'Reilly is never going to leave the field. Like for the majority of the game, it's not going to be damaged. It won't be bothered. And then we'll run... let's run healing. Let's be more stupid. Everyone agreed to be more stupid. Say I. I would like that was fun. There. Perfect. And then we'll run. Well, I guess I should run healing. Let's actually switch it up. Let's run healing mask on Wally. I hate his design. I don't get it, but no matter how good it is, it's too ugly to get. Oh, I'm not gonna kill him because of how ugly he is. Just don't want my island. I respect that choice. I don't like running. A lot of people ask why I don't run Voltic. I don't like the tactic. Because he's ugly. So just I don't like a monster because it does this. I don't like a monster because it does that. No, I just don't want him. I don't want him because he looks ugly. Oh yeah, Mommy's really good, but she's just an ugly design, yeah. Charmless base. We could do let's do this charmless base. I think that's a good one. So for the most part, our Wallet Willy won't be bothered really at all. We're gonna do fun dungeons. Remove the traits. So this is actually a really good example. So right now, this base is running an Elvira base, and it's running like an Agursis defense, right? That's bothersome as pissed, right? I can disable these traits. You know, like look at this War Master right here. Check this War Master, right? 35% less chance to get a status effect on it. That's annoying. He has a blind immunity to everyone. So if I was running blind at the moment, I wouldn't be able to blind anyone. Like Balor would be worthless. It'd be total garbage. And everyone gets an AoE evasion. Now he can't disable that AoE evasion because obviously everyone has it as a buff and it's AoE evasion obviously. But you can run Wallet Willy, remove all positive effects. That's really nice. And then you do this, turn everyone's trait off. Now no one is immune to my shit. No one is immune. No one is safe. I can go for my AoE here. I could even go for a stun. I don't even have to do the AoE stun first. I can go straight for my AoE sunburn here. And then stun. Now everyone's stunned. I can go for AoE DOT. Do this. Look at how drenched this man is right now. I've landed all my status effects. He doesn't have anything that decreases the chance of you landing your stuff, but look at how much I've landed. Like, look at all the stuff that has landed. It's disgusting. Now, no matter what Agursis does here, he can't actually bother my Wallet Willy. He actually can't hit this monster. He has to hit Coro Brutalis, because it prevents him from doing any single target skills on Wallet Willy. He could still hit Wally with an AoE and Coro Brutalis too, but he can't ever touch Wallet Willy. Yeah, easy. He can't ever touch him. Ever. Easy. Really good. So this is kind of why I've been enjoying the game a lot, really. Just because of this kind of trait disabling thing I got going on here. I've been enjoying these games so much. So much more. Is my team weak to stuff? Yes. But then you just build around that weakness. Like I said, let's say you're running a cooldown team, like cooldown's activation. There's several ways you can deal with it. Running a Dunra, which will absorb everything. That's just a sponge at that point. If they're running remove positive effects, at that point, just run Bowtie. Bowtie for cooldown's deactivation, and just go for there. That third monster is literally just filling the spot. If you want to protect your Wallet Willy more, run just Coral, because it's guaranteed to last the most of the match. You could run a healer, like instead of let's say if I wasn't going for trait disable, let's say I didn't care about it, I could move Wally for like something that could keep my Coral alive. reduce the damage, keep it clean. Bell Breath's a good example. Like, Bell Breath can keep Coral clean. Now, can she heal Coral? No, not at all. But you'll do enough stuff to probably get the game done. Each team pretty much, like, if you think about it, each team, like, that third monster on your team will always be that situation, right? It's always changing. And I think that's good for the meta. You should always change around based on the thing you're dealing with. See, this comp has like a bunch of extra turn stuff. I could honestly run my Faraday here, and I think I'd still be fine, which is crazy. But I think I'll do that right now, actually. I think I'd still get away with the win here. I think I'm still fine. Because no matter what he does here, I can kind of remove it. I kind of want to go straight for... I kind of want to just go straight for the stun. Yeah. And we can go for barrier. I could go for Mud Whip. I missed that completely, that's fine. I could go for my AoE DOTs. Now everyone's poisoned and bleeding. They have to focus on my things. I missed that, that's fine. Coral's still alive. Coral's going to be alive for centuries here. It's completely fine. Kill that Faraday. See, it doesn't even matter who he brings back here. Like, at all. It's insane how strong this is. So remove positive effects. Block positive. I even got one that says block positive effects. Go for discomforting mask. My Coral is still alive. My Coral is still alive. I can remove those negative effects. Awesome. Dodge air. Dude. Dude. I can't wait for the monster that gives dodge area as a buff. I can't wait for that. Dude, I can't. Look at this. I have dodge area and I dodge single target attacks. Dude, this is the strongest buff. This is the strongest combo in the game. Like, passive taunt and, like, dodge area. Dude, look at that. Once I get Sammy and use him for like a month, I might retire from ML for some time. Like, like once you get Sammy, it's like, and you go through like some of the best wins of your life. It's like, okay, I've done my job. It's time for me to stop playing this game. No longer interested in this game because I've used Sammy. I know what disgusting feels like. You know what? They might do that now. You know, I like the discussion we had earlier on the possibility of them doing heroic dungeons for like Nemesis Elf. I think that might be the next thing they do. That's not a crazy possibility. I don't think that's insane. Now, there are some comps that kind of just stack too much on you, like this Zyron Ruby comp, for example, right? With this one specifically, I could actually run. What if I just ran Jello-chan? So, guys, I'm not bothered by control effects. I think that works actually. Yeah, let's actually try this. This might actually just work like swimmingly here. Like with flying colors. This might just work naturally. I was gonna say I probably don't want to do this fight, but at the same time I kind of want to do it now. Because it's still gonna work. Which is awesome. I feel bad for not using this yet. But I'd much rather have the stamina control. And the numbers aren't as good. I think they need to buff damage relics. That's something they need to do. I'm not saying that just because I have it, but I'd say that even if I didn't have the relic, I would, like, if he told me the scaling for defensive relics compared to damage relics, I'd say buff damage relics. Make them the same. Why are they lower? Like, they're low. They're low even when you max them out. It's like, why are they low? Well, why are they this low? There's no reason for them to be this low. This is disgustingly low. Just got double denied. You know what? There's really, dude, there is like no point at all to run, uh, whatchamacallit. There is really no point at all to run that A skill. There's like none. Dude, I'm still dying from DOTs. There's no point to run that remove positive effects for like specifically tanks or like things that are like have traits. I still got dicked. I still got destroyed. Let's kill that support. Let's get rid of that. Okay, I just want to go for the stun here. One night of fun. Stack the DOTs, dude. This team is still working. This team is still fly. Might as well just recharge. Oh, I actually had my ult there. I should have ulted. No, I gotta wait. But nah, I won at this point. And and there we go. And give me a random buff, my boy. Evade, dude. I got evasion. I feel powerful. This monster is amazing, dude. He's here to. You seem to be DOT. Let me just fix that. let me fix that problem. You seem to have a problem. Let me fix that problem. Let me continue to miss everything. That's not good at all. There we go. Another PvP win. Yeah, we dodge monsters are amazing. But you see, yeah, so you can't actually, again, he couldn't really that comp couldn't actually bother Wallet Willy. I think if you have O'Reilly and that new Dark Monster, I think that's a really strong team. Like paired with like Coral Brutalis, I think that team's really strong. You can't really say no. You can say totally no to Coral Brutalis, but you can't say no to area dodge monsters until you've removed like either Coral's trait or like killed Coral himself, which I think is strong. That's really strong. That's guaranteed. Like you can't do much at that point. I think that's huge. And again, you just kind of switch it based on the situation. I think in terms of a defensive comp sense, you run Faraday, Coral, and like O'Reilly. I think that's the defense I'm gonna do. Actually, today, like after, was it still 11? Actually, I'm gonna change that starting Monday officially. Like because I said I'd keep this out for a whole week. It's technically the new week, but I'm actually gonna change it tomorrow. But yeah, I pretty much had this team out all week in honor of all of the donations for these monsters. Again, I really appreciate all you guys for the love and support for these monsters. These are a lot of fan favorite monsters. I at least did fan favorite monsters like Bucket, Helm, Grub, and Carl. All you guys love these guys, and I appreciate for all the love and support that you guys got. Thank you guys from my Armor Gaming Alliance and the Monster Legends community that likes seeing these monsters. Thank you guys for the support or supporting me if you did. I appreciate you. Do I have one more attack? I do. I could actually showcase Talos and Bowtie. So this specific Talos actually works really well with Bowtie due to the fact it applies the magic weakness. And if I had Bowtie rank higher and ran like a damage rune, he'd do a pretty decent amount of damage with his magic-based skills. Like, he's not a damage dealer by any means, but it's just strong passive damage. Because he gets 50% more damage. So we're going to run life-increasing essence and a healing potion. I always like running the silver one, just because of the easy proc condition. I'm the real Charmless. Oh shit, we got 2 Charmlesses in chat. Dude, Vicious. Hey, but my boy Charmless is the real Charmless. Actually, his jokes on both of you guys. The real Charmless in the world is my Skillless. That's the real Charmless, my boys. Skillless. Yeah, there you go. I kind of want to showcase this. Use some of my War Masters. None of my War Masters are ranked up though. It's kind of being done anyway. Everyone's running all these War Masters anyway. Let's do this base. And got mud whipped. I can do laying out. I feel bad my bow tie died, but I think that's fine. I've trained Shaggy. God, that's disgusting. That is so disgusting. I've trained Shaggy. I've trained Shaggy. Nice. How am I doing in the maze? I actually haven't been taking part in the maze beyond the cloud thing, so that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I'm not really interested in any of the other stuff anyway. Brynhilde I would be, but she's like the fourth monster in the maze. I'm not too down for that. Or like the fourth, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, she's the fifth monster. She's not the fourth one. But I'm not too interested in this event. I would be if it's like a monster I use a lot. I do use Brynhilde a lot, but not enough to actually do this event. You can't change your name. Did I buy my orbs yet? I think I did. Yeah, I got the orbs. My round of orbs. Sad noises. We gotta continue our dungeon quest. In terms of War Masters, I don't think I have really much of them really ranked up. I don't think I'd enjoy it too much until I have them rank up at least 2. Let's do life regen. Trait disabled. Dude, I love doing this. This is easily the funnest thing to do in the game. Is doing trait disabled. So much fun. Every time I do it, I smile. Because I know, like, it's fun to do. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, in this game, you always have to consider, like, traits and stuff and more. But Talos is like, nah, dude. Do whatever you want. You want to stun? Dude, you want to stun this unstunnable monster? Here, let me just turn that off for you. Let me turn that brain switch off for you. And just, like, you can do whatever at that point. Feel free to have so much fun right now, my dude. Talos is, like, the broski of all monsters in the game. He's like, you want to have fun, my boy? Go right ahead. Like, have fun. Embrace fun. Five collections a day. Oh, dude, we got 2 Iran cells. That's cool. Dude, watch. I'll actually wind up getting a fully ranked Iran just by doing these dungeons every day. It's kind of what it boils down to, huh? I just let auto battle decide our fate. Do we live or die, auto battle? You are our god. Lead us in the right direction. And lead us to victory. Survey says it was a success. Success. So there's a lot of S's there. So I think these are all the monsters that you could get from the roulette for the dungeon cells. Aran and Goran are the hugest ones, plus Vadi and Noi, right? I think Vadi and Noi was on there. Those are the only ones I seem to be getting. Or the ones I really care about, so it's neat. In terms of a competitive sense. If we could get Plymouth cells, that'd be a complete satisfaction. I'd be completely satisfied at that point. Like, none of them are like high tier competitive monsters, but it'd be fun to walk around with fully ranked up. Of the things I like, you know, on a personal note. Flanky. I'd love to rank him up. He does actually have quite a few unique things about him, yeah. I wish I wish speed mattered. Like, I feel like they killed the speed debuff. Or like this, yeah, like the speed debuff. It's not good anymore. Or it doesn't do anything. Like, there's no point to decrease a monster's speed because it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it doesn't change like the speed. Remember back in the day when lowering someone's speed would literally wank up the turn order in your favor? Now it doesn't do that anymore, and it just kind of does nothing now. I miss the old days where it actually mattered. It doesn't seem to matter anymore. Avaricia also seems to be on the board here. But it's just not something... I guess it's somewhat competitive. You could say it has some use. Like in terms of removing positive effects, that's the only thing it does. But that's a competitive thing it could do. It's not a good monster by any means, but it can do a competitive thing in this current meta right now. Is it a good competitive thing? It's alright, but any other monster can do that. Yeah, we could just do this. Yeah. Shakuti. Oh, I forgot Shakuti could do that. You're right. How did I just lose? Dude, I completely lost. I just completely lost my, whatchamacallit. What happened there? Actually, like, completely lost my, whatchamacallit. That's not good. That's fine, though, because I got Healing Mask. Hilgurden. Really strong monster. I wish the one thing I wish with that monster, I wish she wasn't weak to anticipation, because anticipation encounters her so hard. If you're not running a core brutalis, she gets countered so hard by anticipation. But if you are running like a core brutalis, she's not bothered at all by it. Like, you can just go ahead and do whatever you want. If you're running coral, like that's the time you can just do whatever. Which is amazing. Paired with like your stamina drainer. I think that's a good answer too. Like a really good one. And like if they don't deny your stamina drainer. Because you can just go ahead and drain up all that stamina from their extra turners. And that's really good. So we actually got that dungeon done. I think that's all that I wanted to do was that elemental dungeon. Get those good old elemental cells. How am I looking on cells right now? Aran's 240. The Charmless Count is coming next race, and he looks like another frog, but with anticipation. Yeah, it's also kind of I'm actually really glad I didn't do the Babori dungeon, or like I didn't go through with ranking my Faraday up yet, because we're basically getting a monster that's just like Faraday, or at least has the same concept as Faraday. You know, you stun the extra tier monster, you kill it. We're basically getting Faraday next race, like a fire Faraday. So I'm glad I decided to rank up other things before working on Faraday. I'm still gonna work on Faraday. I'm not saying Faraday is terrible by any means. Or like I think everyone should still have Faraday. Faraday is just amazing. But I don't need to prioritize. Like it wasn't something I needed to prioritize right now because I'll have pretty much Faraday or like a 120 Faraday essentially anyway, and then I'll just add up to my resources essentially. Or like I got the big things. I'm gonna be able to get the big things done and then work on that. How much cells do I have right now? I have. Actually, almost. If I use these, I could actually get my Telos done, like to 130. If I wanted to. If I didn't care about the metal cells, I could. If I was gonna use all my metal cells on that Telos, I could get that done. That could be something I could get done to 130. So I actually. There was actually someone who ran a full mutant rune set. This might be a good closing discussion, but I actually got the chance to see someone run. I actually saw a chance to see someone run a full mutant rune stamina set. Like it was like full speed. They were running full speed with stamina enhancements, and it was like a nature Telos. It was just a few points shy of a basic X rune. So how you can't combine actually you can now. You can actually do that now, see? Yeah, I'll show you. So you know if you go down here to melee, you can mix cells now, yeah. See? I can fill 5 at a time. They essentially allow mixing now through filling like 5 at a time. So I could put all my like my metal cells in here and put all my elementium in here. I don't have enough just yet. I think I'm like what is it? I'm like 704 cells at the moment in total if we're counting metal cells and elementium. My current elementium is 454. And my metal cells are at the moment are 250. If I had like 20 of either source, 20 more of either source, I could actually get my Telos to 130 all the way. If I wanted to do that, I could certainly do that. I have the option to. I might choose that. I'm not 100% sure yet. Or if I just want to wait for that elementium. You would need like 36 more. Oh, is it two? If it's 7, is it 740, or is it 720? Let me see here. Is it 740? I keep getting that mixed up. Yeah, 740. Shit. yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. It's 740, 720. Dude, I did that I keep mixing that up for rank 4 too. I keep thinking it's like 340, it's 370. Yeah, for rank 4 it's 340, like 370, and then rank 5 is 740. I keep forgetting that. I don't know if Fulman's worth like the current chess monster is Fulman. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten the rank 4 monster from this. But would the odd numbers not allow you? No, you can fill it. You don't need 80 cells anymore. Or no, like you can just fill it. I don't have all the cells at the moment, but if I did, I could rank it up. Like, if you don't have 5, will it let you fill with less than 5? I don't think so. I don't think it would. Or maybe it would. I don't know. To be honest, I don't actually know. That's a good thing to experiment on, but I don't really have anything to really experiment that with. We can actually try. Here, actually, I take that back. We can actually experiment with that right now. We're gonna experiment that with that right now. So let's try it on. What do I need more cells on? Frog bottle wizard. Why not? So we got 17 cells at the moment. Actually, we could put that towards. Let's put that towards our water hydrotilla. I use that more, for sure. Can I actually do that for this one? I think I can, yeah. Because I'm not crafting, I'm ranking. So I'll put it towards this. You must fill the bar with elemental or elements before able to convert. Gotcha. Oh. Oh, so yeah, you'd have to fill that up. Okay, so no. Oh, okay, so no, you have to fill it up all the way. It won't let you convert until you fill the bar. Yeah. Little science experiment. Yeah. So hey, we know about that. So that's a little factamundo of the day. If you want to get something ranked up, you have to fill the entire bar first. You can't just like put a few cells in there, bam, convert. Then you have 27 cells. You can't do that. Now you got to fill up the entire bar. Interesting. No, that's interesting. That's pretty good. It's interesting. No, it won't. It won't let me. Cause I can't convert. It won't let me convert until like I fill the bar. I'd have to fill the whole bar in order to convert it. Yeah, I need to fill the bar. Yeah. But yeah, that's all I really want to do for this stream. I've done essentially everything. We'll do like one more. I actually don't need to use. Yeah, there's nothing really worth using it on. But yeah, that's it for this stream. I'm DibtheAwesome, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Thanks for tuning in on this stream. It was a lot of fun, and I'll catch you guys on the next live stream. I'm DibtheAwesome. Catch you guys later.